Welcome to Pull a Pin Ready, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're gonna like our opinions.
But we promise you, we'll give them to you anyway.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Nate. And let's pull the
What,
pin already.
what did I do? I just
I don't
messed up
know.
the point again.
I don't point. That's why I don't point anymore. Mm-mm.
Did mine switch or something? No, I don't know. Anyways, welcome back, Nate.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
See, I couldn't handle that intro again. Oh my goodness. I almost messed it up because I almost went and then stopped. But anyway, who cares? Again, shout out to our favorite fans there, Johnny, Christine. Christine, I did get a chance to read her comments. I never have time to reply because I got to go logging in, doing all this stuff. But, yeah, there you go. Appreciate you guys. So, welcome to our Pull the Pin episode where we pull a bunch of headlines from the mainstream media, quote unquote, and we talk about those headlines from our perspective, whether we've read the articles or not. Chances are we haven't. But why is it important you hear from us, Nate?
Oh, we're average veterans. We've been around the world and we know everything.
Yes, so we'll tell you how to feel, how to respond, how to react, all that stuff, so you don't even have to read the articles. So why don't we do this?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do this. North Carolina Democrat rep votes for TikTok ban bill, later apologizes for vote on TikTok.
Well, I'm still going to use it while it's not banned, but once it's banned, then I can't use it. So,
yeah, but why do you think this guy went back on his vote? He's a Democrat, right?
I don't know why I went back on it.
I mean, just
doesn't a lot of Congress, or what are those people called, politicians, go back on a lot of stuff they say and do, and
only because of the barking seals, right? Only because he probably voted on and realized, oh, everybody else isn't voting on it. He probably voted first, and he's like, oh, we're not supporting this. I missed the memo. I totally missed that memo. That's how these guys end up walking back their crap. Because even let's be real, man. These guys don't ever even vote what they want anymore. It's for party. That's what makes politics so much worse. It's not like, you got a crappy politician. You just got a politician who's up there. He's not even a politician anymore. You know what I mean? He's just
yeah, it's all party line.
Yeah, he's just a stooge for the party. Like, I don't mind having a Republican cross the aisle. Like, even the Trump-hating Republicans, I don't mind that they don't like a policy Trump has. But if you just don't like Trump, then you're a moron. Because now you're not even voting for policy, you're voting for people, and that's not the way we do it. Because if that was the case, none of you politicians would be in there.
Oh, then I'll still be there.
Well, they would be because nobody else would want to run, right? And I just can't believe that all these people be that dumb. Even the politicians, they can't be that dumb. So they got to be malicious. So in the end here, this doesn't surprise me, even though North Carolina thinks a red state, but a Democratic rep clearly is going to support whatever the Democrats support. And I don't know. How'd you feel about the TikTok ban?
I don't have TikTok, so I don't care.
Well, yeah, but me, come on, I got an opinion. God.
Ban it. Don't ban it. I don't care. What's the reason for banning it?
Well, because it's owned by the Chinese Communist Party, and they're taking all our information and influencing the children with their propaganda.
Well, if you're worried about banning stuff from China, don't have stuff made in China used in America.
Right.
Ban our computers, ban our phones, ban our cameras that we're using, whatever.
And I was mixed about this too in the beginning. I was mixed because I thought, well, I'm for free speech. We shouldn't be banning an app. Now, believe me, I have no sympathy or compassion for all these TikTok celebrities because this is a sad generation of people becoming millionaires off of garbage. But no, obviously me, I'm jealous because we're not celebrities yet. But the point I was getting at is that I was for it, but then I don't want Chinese government to have access to our stuff. But then I realized maybe U.S. is just mad that they don't control it. So maybe that's what this is all about. So in the end, I don't want it banned. I'd just rather not our information go to China. But if everybody using it knows China has access to your information, then that's on them. I don't use TikTok. You know what I mean? I don't want China to have my info.
Is that a national security threat?
I don't think it is. I think it's ridiculous. But anyways, this guy's a clown too. He's just party line. All right, we'll go to the next. What?
We should start putting our show on TikTok.
Yeah, we should, right? No, then I'd have to subscribe. I'm not subscribing to TikTok. Oh, more Democrats. Democrat Senate Finance Committee chair faces call to resign over wife's major stock holdings. What a surprise. Gosh. You're kidding me, right?
Whoa.
You mean a family member has stock? What?
It might as well. What is it? Because they're committee chair. I mean, you can do every politician. That this politician resigned because they know what the Democratic finance committees make decisions are making. You know, you don't have to be on the committee to know.
Right, but here's the difference, Nate. We know this is the difference. This guy clearly isn't to Pelosi level, right? Because she can invest in stocks right in your face and tell you it's none of your damn business. This guy can't do that. So he has to pass it to his wife. I mean, Pelosi passed it to her husband too, but he's got to pass it through family, and he just got called on it. He can't, he's not like Pelosi. He can just say, hey, go pound sand. You know what I mean? I'm doing it anyway.
He's not high enough yet.
No, he's not. He doesn't
He's
have
not
enough.
corrupt enough yet. I don't know what
He doesn't have enough street cred. No, it'd be Congress cred, or no,
Congress cred.
politician cred. That's it. I'm drinking my Fields of Greens, even though they're not a sponsor of us because they don't even know who we are. Whoops, dropped
Pretty
the lid.
brown to me.
What's that?
It looks pretty brown to me.
You keep saying that brown, but it is kind of brown looking, but it's
I can't
green.
even see it right now.
Well, it's green, but I don't know. Whatever. It's a dirty, nasty, like dog poop green. All right. So, anyways, yeah, this is no surprise. This is just, I don't know why these guys aren't smart enough. Maybe they don't trust their family because they're politicians, right? Why wouldn't you go 3 levels deep? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you go to your, you know what I mean, your brother-in-law's kids or something, let them invest in the stocks? You know what I
You
mean?
don't know if they're going to give you the money back.
Right. Well, at the end of the day, you're still making your family rich, your legacy rich. Then why would you these people are just so corrupt. Would you do it though? I mean, would you do it? Honestly, if
Would I
you
do
were
what?
in politics and you knew there's a bill coming up they were talking about, and you knew that the room, you surveyed the room and everybody's going to pass a ban on, would you sell your TikTok stock? You know what I mean?
Is it illegal, immoral, or unethical?
Well, you tell me.
I don't know the rules up there. That's why I'm asking.
Well, as a human being, because that's the problem where we compare. Okay, maybe it's not illegal. Say it's not illegal.
Like I have police friends. I know there's going to be a checkpoint on Smith Street. I'm driving on Jones Street that day. You know, is
Right.
that illegal, immoral, or I know something that
Right.
that the other people around me don't know? Is that illegal, immoral, or unethical for me to go around the checkpoint?
Well, I mean, if you're drinking and driving, yeah, I'd say it's unethical.
Well, I think it's illegal to be drinking around to begin with. So that's
Well,
the
right,
point of that one.
but trading stocks is not. I mean, so why would you avoid that point if you got nothing to hide, right? I wouldn't avoid it. Matter of fact, I'd drive through to say, hey, what's going on, Ed? How you guys doing? You catch anybody
I
today?
don't want to be stuck in traffic. I'm going to go the other way.
Okay, so that's for traffic. So you're going to benefit traffic, but you also get traffic updates. You got cameras. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about financial gain from inside information that the general population doesn't have. Now, you could probably compare it to the police scenario where you won't get caught. So if you're doing something illegal and you don't go that route, yeah, I think that's a little unethical. But how would you even know it? Is that legal?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
How did you get that information?
Yeah.
That might be illegal because you may not be privy to that information if somebody told you, or that may be, against policy rule or an ethical, whatever. I guess at the end of the day, as long as it's not illegal, that's fine. As long as if it's unethical, that's on you. And we can't expect that much from politicians anyway. So I'm not surprised they're doing it. But would I do it? I don't know, man. I'd really rather feel more comfortable with you can't trade till the information's been made public. You know what I mean? That would probably be. But then what's going to stop you from telling your family anyway? You know what I mean? I don't know. Unless you're sharing information that's not supposed to be released to the public.
Yeah.
Then you're breaking rules there too. So why can't people just have some integrity? I don't know, but that's a far fetched. We can't, expect that from them.
I wonder if it's a call for him to resign as the finance committee chair or resign as a senator.
Well, it is a bad look, dude. It is a bad look, period. But probably not as a senator because they probably got dirt on everybody else. So whoever's calling for him to resign is like, oh no, I can't say that. That's the bottom line. They all got dirt on each other because they're all in on the same dirty game. Good people don't last in politics.
Look, here's speaking of resignations.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I did get that one. So resignations in Congress at near record.
How come we're not hearing about them? Aren't we supposed to be voting people back in for Congress?
Well, the only one I heard about was Buck, and I told you about that, right? Didn't we talk about that already?
No.
Buck, he's from Colorado. He's a rhino. He's not a real Republican, and he was supposed to retire at the end of his term, but now he's retiring early. And somebody explained the whole scheme to me, and he even mentioned on a radio or an interview something about more to come. So what this really does is it puts the Republicans, if they're Trump hating Republicans, because let's be real, that's what this is, right? That's what this is. Everyone sees Trump got the nominee. Everyone realizes that the lying Democrats and the lying media got it wrong. They got it wrong. There's a huge base support for Trump. It's probably just as big, if not bigger, than it was the last election. And everybody's afraid that Trump's going to take office, and they're going to either go to jail or they're going to get smeared or something. You know what I mean? So they want to resign, just like when you know you're going to get fired, right? What do? You resign. So you go, oh, I resigned. Yeah, no, I couldn't take it anymore. And then you could blame somebody else, right? I mean, that's really the truth of it. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, unless there is some real corruption. I mean, people resign for good reasons.
So it says at near record. So what is that, 3 or 30? You know what I mean?
Well,
What's the record?
What do you think the record would be for resignations in Congress?
Not,
I mean,
not
that doesn't
much.
come that often,
I
right?
don't think so.
Yeah. So, I mean, why would they all be resigning, right? Because they don't want to work for Trump? Like, are you kidding? To me, this is good news. The problem is if they're all rhino Republicans, then we give the House to the Democrats and they've got everything. So then they control everything. And again, with this crazy, socialist / communist presidency we've got running right now, which is just this stuff that Obama couldn't do publicly because he had to maintain his record. He's making sure Biden does. And because Biden's going to take the fall. But anyways, those are all my conspiracies, right?
It says, is that a camouflage hat or a tin hat? I can't tell.
Yeah, those are all my conspiracies. But it makes sense. Do you think about it? Like, think about it. Obama did take this country to a far left area that we haven't had before, right? And he even admitted he would have taken it further. He even is on record saying he'd like to be in the ear piece of the next person, and the next person just happens to be his vice president. Like, you know what I mean? And then what, you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. And think about it. Everybody loves Obama. They worship Obama. And he's probably just as corrupt as Joe Biden, but he had an image to protect. Joe Biden is the fall guy. So Obama can get all those crazy ideas done through Joe Biden, and Biden will take the fall. So anyways, whatever. I'll take the tinfoil hat out, but let me tell you, you're going to see it's true. You're going to find out it's true because not many conspiracies these days are not coming true. All right. So anyways, here's another crazy thing. West Point removes duty, honor, country from mission statement. What do you think that's all about? I mean, other than social justice.
I'm sure it has to do something with that stupid stuff.
I'm offended because some slave owner from the 1930s or whenever said this word.
Are they going to replace it with "Be All You Can Be"? We're going back to the original, back to the OG.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with duty, honor, and country. I don't know what's wrong with that. Like, is that a controversy these days? What is it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't get it. But this woke ass stuff has got to stop.
Yeah. Did you read the article?
No. I really, like I said, I don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, we're even losing the military. We're losing the law enforcement because by them pushing people out with the COVID stuff, with all the, all the mandatory jab stuff, all that stuff, this white supremacist stuff, we're losing our law enforcement branch. So it's gonna, I mean, if it gets to the point, all the good Americans are going to be on the outside anyway. So let's just hope that it doesn't come to that. Not so sure. You all right? All right.
I wonder if the Air Force Academy. I don't even know if it's in the Air Force Academy's mission statement or not. But
they don't have a mission statement. That's kind of a they've got a like sort of a recommendation, a mission recommendation. some guy, Colonel Bob or something.
They're taking out air conditioning.
Oh no, that won't happen. The Air Force will cease to exist. But I love your Air Force guys. Anyways, again, thanks for joining, Nate. Thank you all for tuning in, subscribing, sharing, likes, whatever, money, whatever. We still have our website back, but that thing on the bottom, you could try to go that. If not, yeah, just like, share, subscribe, do all that. Until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin already. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pinner.